Hi, my name is Eric Plath, and I'm answering a couple questions that I've received for being a part of the Experticity Culinary Expert Underground. First question that I received is where I learned my knife skills and how do I look to improve. Uh, I learned knife skills that I have from my brother-in-law who actually used to work in a culinary kitchen. Uh, I learned that it's critical to cut with the grain of the meat for any cut of meat that I have, just so that I am making sure that the cuts that I do are nice and clean. The other aspect of cutting meat is that I want to make sure that every single cut is a single action, which basically means is that the tip of the knife starts at the top of the piece of meat and then goes down in a single action. If you get into an action where you're actually sawing at the meat, it begins a tearing of the meat, and actually the ability to grill it with perfection is heavily degraded. The second question that and as far as improving knife skills, I think the primary thing that you always want to make sure is that you have a nice sharp edge to your knife. My wife and I, we do have a sharpener, and so we uh, clean up the blade by making a few swipes uh, with the blade sharpener, and then we always want to make sure that we do a couple swipes. So using a single sheet of paper to make sure that the knife is able to go through the sheet of paper with ease is always a good sample. So you can compare the difference between how it performed before you sharpened the knives, and also how it performed after you sharpened the knives. Another thing too, you always want to make sure, and I would hope everyone in the group knows, is that when you have serrated knives, uh, those knives are a little bit more difficult um, to im- improve the sharpness. If you have a nice flat blade, it just gives you a better ability to um, keep a consistent edge without any imperfections. The second question that I received is what kinds of pans do I use? And do I have a favorite skillet? So I actually have a couple of pans out.